my name is George Burns. Well, that's not my real name. My real name is, you know, I've been George Burns for so long, I can't remember it myself. Birnbaum, Nathan Birnbaum, that's me. But my friends call me Natty. I lived for 100 years. 49 days, 7 hours, and 11 minutes. My friends would say, George, may you live to be 100, which is a pretty nice sentiment. Because now I'm thinking, why couldn't they sit 130? 100 years, most of them in show business. Now, to last that long in show business, you need a talent. And I discovered very early on that I had a great talent, so I married her. Thursday was bath night. My mother would boil up water, and that one tub had to do for all of us. It was very expensive to heat water. The girls would wash first, oldest to youngest, and then when they were done, the boys would wash in the same order, which was kind of hard on my youngest brother, Willie. He was usually dirtier when he got out of the tub than when he got in. We also had a stray dog who lived with us for a few days. And then he found out he had to bathe after Willie, so he left. Well, on my second day, I get stopped by this gang of older kids. And they say to me, you live around here? Which, of course, I took to mean, are you Italian? Yeah, sure. Yeah? What's your name? Well, I was a pretty fast thinker. Enrico Caruso. And then the biggest one stuck his face in mine and says, are you Catholic? Am I Catholic? My father's a priest. They never stopped me again. For a while, I was Brown of Brown and Williams. And then I was Williams of Brown and Williams. Jed Jackson of Jackson and Malone, Tom Harris of Harris and Kelly, Jack Baxter of Baxter and Bates, Pedro Lopez of Lopez and Conchita. One night I was even Conchita. See, you have to understand that Jack Benny was to playing the violin what Babe Ruth was to playing the violin. John D. Rockefeller called Jack one time and said, Mr. Bernie, I will pay you $5,000 if you'll come to my home and play a medley of love songs on your violin instead of playing at the Palace Theater tonight. And Jack said, well, what's the occasion? Rockefeller said, no occasion. I'm just going to the Palace Theater tonight. And that was Burns and Alan. She was simply the dizziest girl in the world. But what made her so original was she acted as if everything she said made perfect sense. She said that she put salt in the pepper shaker and pepper in the salt shaker so that if she ever made a mistake, she'd be right. I told her I was getting 4% interest on my money in the bank. She said she was getting 8. I said, how'd you manage that? She said, I keep my money in 2 banks. I asked her how many days there were in a year. She said 7. I said 7. She said, yeah, sure. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you know of any others, George Burns, just name them.